Okay. Well, I'm gonna be pretty quick about this.
They say a little bit of humility never hurt anyone. I
So
help
this
others better
guy,
themselves by wholeheartedly humiliating them at every
hold on,
step.
if I can
I'll
do
lay
this right.
claim to the stars.
I've got my companions, but this guy right here, he's basically, um, what's the word? Oh, I'm forgetting the word, but this guy is basically a lawyer, right? He has all the um files and um uh, to someone's will. This is the guy that died. Okay. This is the famous pirate that he ended up passing away, and he left his deed to this mysterious person. And then when I brought my guys over here, there's a certain name that's kind of rubbed off. So repentance with a signature underneath. Bid. The letters are crabbed and barely legible. Okay. This guy over here is the deceased pirate's son, but everyone, including this lawyer over here, there's another name for it, but basically in the will it says my deadbeat of a son, like he's just a waste of skin, and then my idiot um first mate, which is like, you know, his right hand man in his crew. But he's an idiot, deadbeat son, and then he has um a niece, and she's over here. She's having her own moment. But out of this whole thing, they aren't they aren't the answer of whether if this is the person that we're looking for. And so I went around, asked all three of them of the any clues and stories of how it all ties to this mysterious person. So I figured it out. And I'm going to solve the mystery right now. Well, first off, I'm going to level up everyone. It'll be pretty quick because I already did it. Oh, I forgot. Was it technician? No. It was... Yeah, it's this one. Just level them up real quick. Grand strategist. Is this right? Grand strategist analyzes the battlefield and can create specific areas, providing bonuses to all allies, including the Grand Strategist's front line, back line, and rear. In the first round of all combat, all three areas can be created in one turn. In the following rounds, only one of them can be created per turn. All areas can be moved with the corresponding abilities. One per turn cannot overlap if there are two or more grand something something something. Oh, strategist always acts first in combat. I think he was overseer. Yeah, Servio Skull Sworn Proficiency. Yeah, that's what I picked. And then her did assassin, right? No. Suffering from an effect of the same type of that target must make an irrelevant resistant test required to remove. No, it was assassin.
Doubt is
Join. I am. How may I serve the dynasty?
Yeah, my character now has
Look,
we
where
must act.
did I
they can
mention
control
that
a
my
god, which
whispers
is
tell
cool.
me jokes? Jokes that once said aloud make your eyes bleed and blood curdle. Talk about black comedy.
And Vanguard. Okay. So now we're gonna go solve this mystery person that's gonna inherit all of this famous pirate that was recently deceased. If you don't know what to look for, it would be easy to overlook the Sevior, which may have once been a woman. The Sevior's implants, the mechanical nature of its movements, the empty gaze, it's all here. But besides asking, since it's a Servio basically, right? You gotta say a certain code word. So besides asking, like it's all there, which it isn't, you gotta say certain keywords so that AKA the robot can respond. Because there's no artificial AI. Like this whole Warhammer40K, they removed it. Like it's illegal. So repentance. A single word causes the Servior's body to twist in a violent spasm. Something akin to sob or a growl builds in its throat, and its mechanical appendages jerk conversely. Oh, that scared me. I didn't realize the door was open. The guy that's speaking right now is basically the lawyer that has like the will of the deceased pirate, famous pirate that is. Figure appears next to you, so this is our heir, right? He pauses, mulling it over, and then gestures for the administrum clerk who gave the opening speech to approach. The inventory of Dawes' possessions, what does it say about his servitor? Let's see, one moment, Section B17-40, personal effects of a deceased, subsection servitors. Here it is. Oh, this is rare. One of a kind unit. Commissioned personally by Master Bellevardo 12 years ago. The main function of this servitor is clean the house, bedroom, visitabilities, bathrooms, in accordance with Master Bellador's wishes. Its free will has completely eradicated, and the parts of its brain that regulated pressure responses were destroyed, but a large extent its memory and awareness were preserved. Chaplain, is everything clear to you now? Can the servitor even inherit? Summon everyone, it's time to decide the fate of Bellero's estate and that of the heirs. As you wish, your ladyship. Chaplain chuckles, this ought to be good. So in the beginning, he was reading this, and then they were like interrupted, and they were like, they took a recess basically, giving everyone a chance to like go talk to the deceased, famous pirate before they torch him. Chaplain, I would ask the esteemed guest to stay for a moment longer. I was going to announce Diz's last will testament after he was delivered into the flames, but the circumstances dedicated otherwise. And so, according to the deceased's will, all the Bellero's fortune goes not to his worthless son, Kaz, not to his brainless mate, Dagon, but to Fedadello, a mysterious new heir. However, I believe a certain party would like to intervene in this process. Chaplain looks straight at you and chuckles. Point at this servitor. Who among you knows this woman, and what about the story of the ship named Repentance? I wish to hear about it. The only one here who truly loved us is his granddaughter. She inherits his fortune. Well, basically what it sounds like is that the servitor obviously was there since the beginning, right? Which is 12 years ago. This is all what everyone's kind of saying, other than the daughter, because she wasn't really born then. She was very, oh, I think she was from what they mentioned, but she was super young. So obviously, the one in the pink sleeves at the stairs is the daughter of the worthless son. But she had more of a bond with the famous pirate than the worthless son and anyone else. And the servitor was a girl, and from my understanding, what they also explain is that that was the closest thing that almost killed him. So in a joke, to make fun of everybody else other than, you know, the daughter, they gave all of his inheritance to the servitor rather than the deadbeat son and the first mate, because they're just dumb. But the other two, the first mate and the son, keep saying, "Oh, I'll promise you this. Oh, I'll make a deal with you if you do, you figure it out and give it to us," because they didn't know who it was until I figured it out. But I'm just gonna say, give it to the daughter. The name of the will is Ferdillo, but Chaplin pulls a hefty scroll out of his bag and tears it to shreds. All his life, Des spat on laws. I think he'd understand. And this is the dad. Ha. The old man, sure as Thorn, didn't expect this. The money is mine. Don't worry, sweetheart. Daddy will help you put your grandpa's riches to good use. Kaz, have you finally gone deaf from all of that drinking? The inheritance is Delita's. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's not yours. If you make any attempt to coordinate her, I, as Des executioner, I don't know, will be forced to take steps. And then this character puts a hand on the handle of his hammer. Oh, I see. All of you have it in for the old cause, huh? Well, I'm afraid you leave me no choice. Dad, what are you doing? I'm sorry, I'll be good. I promise I'll give you all the grandpa's money. Dang, dude. Shut your hole, brat. Listen up, all of you. Either the inheritance goes to me or I blow this one's brains out. I'm going to count to 3. 1, 2. That's crazy. Repentance. Damn. Adelita. Sobbing and crying her eyes out, Adelita, smeared with her father's blood, is shaking at Kaz's lifeless body. Daddy, get up. I'll give you the inheritance. Demons take you. Kaz, threatening to murder your own daughter at your old man's funeral was a new low for you. You always were a useless waste, even in your final moments. Examine the Zervator. The Zervator was once a woman, is kneeling, motionless, and showing no signs of life. There are 2 charted holes where the eyes once were. Some malfunction must have burned its brain from the inside. Its face bears a peaceful smile. What happened to the girl now? Heavily sighs as he looks at the weeping child. She got no one left now. Her mother ran off the edge of the galaxy, and her father, well, you saw it for yourself. His brow furrows. After a pause, he curses underneath his breath and nods. I'll look after her until she's grown up. I don't think I need to spell it out for the girl. A little girl with tremendous fortune might as well paint a target on her forehead. If I take Adelita in, no one will dare hurt her, courtesy of the reputation that my turbulent past has earned me, and if they do dare, he casts a meaningful sidelong glance at Cass's body. While I'm at it, I'll also help her not to squander her whole fortune, maybe even earn some extra both for herself and you. I think the best investment would be a merchant ship. I'll teach her the basics of void faring, find some reasonable suppliers, pull a few strings in the anim, animation strum. It's hard for me to say that. And just like that, she'll have herself a decent enterprise. Oh, I gained 4 profit. Nice. That's good. Um, I'll explain that later. But as a venture, I'll venture a guess and assume you won't say no to this flight network that is robust and loyal to none but House von Bellatrix. Leave the paperwork and other formalities to me. I'll contact your subordinates myself. That takes care of the inheritance. What do you do next? Looks at the coffin. I would like to say goodbye to an old friend. I imagine the crematorium has got its cornices up and running already, but I feel it would be kind of sad just to shove Dez in there like that. He was known as Jerry Camdez, and he loved having his enemies drenched in promethium and burned. I'm assuming that's gasoline. Let's see what it says. A broad term of combustible fuel in the Imperium of Man. Oh yeah, so yeah, it's basically gasoline. Burn. I think it would be nice to gesture to send him on his way in the same fashion. Thankfully, it's easy enough to procure a jerry can of promethium on footfall. And this is like my right-hand man and the rogue trader. He knew him like 20 years ago as a famous pirate when he was just finishing his officer in training. So Abelard nods in approval, fitting. I'm assuming he wanted to make sure he's like dead. Chaplain gives you a sidelong glance. Want to stay and watch? With pleasure, why not? Well, let's get started, I guess. The mystery's been solved. There's the daughter, still frozen in fear, watching her her dad dead on the floor. Dun 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 dun.
Yes? What?
Did you process
When the
data
stars
from 10
prevail.
familiar units?
Doubt is for the weak.
See, I got a doggy now. Magnum.
I tire of idleness. Let's move. None shall stand in my way.
And I already cleared this whole area, so I'm just gonna do what I gotta do, which I think is in this direction. Yeah, there we go. The Legion's
Lime will be as
Palace.
slippery as a snake, like any seasoned. I don't need any voices in my head to predict that.
Some leaders hold on to power with...
Valdeum. Takara. Tukara. The Liege. My patience. You remember the way out. Dismiss. The tall man in azure gray clothes makes a slow of looking past the woman's he's addressing. Valdeum. What a... As I put such harsh words into your mouth, you talk like you're an imperial clerk, not one of us. The woman who is standing with her back to you lets an ostentatious sigh. Then her tone changes dramatically. Where's my cargo? Baldeum. Falco has it, doesn't he? So that's how you do business with your old friends these days? So you don't remember then? The help will remind you. Guards escort her out. Hey, Dari, move. The massive guard leans down to the woman and says in a lowered voice, Jay, get going while he's letting you. Go drown your sorrows at the MS Cusis and thank your lucky stars you were able to walk out the door. You won't get this chance next time. Sorry, just clearing out my... 1 second. First an insult and now threats. I see the courtesy and tact are no longer a value and commodity on footfall. Oh well, I'll find myself a better deal. She turns on her heel, heads towards the exit. As she passes by, she gives you a quick once-over, winks at you, and then immediately turns away with a flip of her jet black hair. The tall man who has long since noticed your presence is studying you intently. Baldeum Tilkara, Liege of Footfall, let us please proceed to my office. A spread befitting a visitor of your rank is waiting. Your encourage, I don't know, will be accommodated nearby. Certainly, let's go. Yeah. Please follow me. While you are engaging in small talk, you get a chance to take the measure of Liege Tilkara. His expression is aloof and focused, his gestures curt and firm, and his speech calm and quiet, as though he is used to people always listening to what he says. Judging by his observant gaze, he has been studying you in turn this whole time. He straightens in his chair and says in a polite but completely different tone, let's talk business on behalf of the elite of Footfall Station to offer you my condolences. Lady Vaughn, we mourn Lady Theodora's loss, and we hope this sentiment is taken as a sign of our good intentions and willingness to cooperate. Thank you, Lise. Terrible loss for us all. I've heard more sincere expressions of grief. I hope that under your guidance, the dynasty can recover from this blow and attain even greater power. I'm impressed by your prudence, your decision to arrive on Footfall incognito without announcing either the death of our previous drug trader or your own status. It was quite wise. The rumors will spread sooner or later. It's impossible to keep secret something that's known to thousands of people serving on a void ship, but for now you are free to reap the benefits of anime. As you may have noticed, Footfall is currently in a state of crisis. Its people would benefit from the patronage of a feature such as yourself. Who was that woman? I was attacked right at the docks. An outrageous stunt, a show of disrespect for both you and me. Sadly, such incidents of Footfall are akin to natural disasters, impossible to predict or preempt. They simply happen. Many consider Footfall to be a pirate den, but believe me when I say that there is a difference between organized crime and gangs of thugs who have nothing to lose. You were attacked by the latter, the Invenzers are a gang of punks who spit on our customs and hierarchy. Even their leader is more akin to the ideologue, a rebel ruser who calls for people's heads, not a commander. Sooner or later we will find him and have him strung up. That will likely cool his followers' enthusiasms. Awareness test succeeded. Behind the careful built facade of composure, you sense anger. It appears that this man is not used to losing control, but that is exactly what is happening. Grin at him. I can tell they've been a real pain for you. I bet you'd love to gut those jokers, wouldn't you? Come on, admit it. You wouldn't. You would, wouldn't you? A shark-like smile appears on Valdom's face, bloody and vicious. Back where I grew up, they call it throwing someone for a loop. They carved a particular sign on the person's forehead, then load them alive into the slag disposal chute and send them out to orbit the station. Every 30 years we clean the orbit and count how many stiffs bearing which signs have been floating around. You have no idea how much I want to throw those little thugs for a loop like in the good old days. Who was that? Recently, by any chance? Who's the station? What's the situation in the region? What sort of patronage? You seek from me. What's the situation in the region? Troubling extros. Raids are growing more frequent. Trade is suffering, and fringe worlds are going under. Rumors of atrocities being committed by enemies of humanity are causing extensive panic due to their exotic nature. The core of Imperium forces in the Cornonis Expanse has departed toward the sector's borders to combat the Exnos threat. There has been no word from them for a while now. Then again, with the distance and the current issues, the astropaths, that is not entirely out of the ordinary. Still, we are not alone. From several of the worlds hit by Exnos attacks, we've received reports of fierce warriors who descended from the sky and entered the fray. The fragmentary accounts led me to believe that the blessed Adeptus Ataris are operating in the Kirnoas, I don't know how to pronounce his expanse, and I awaited news of their victories with great anticipation. Who was that Warman? Have there been any attacks on football? No, there haven't. Attacking football in the general is not a particularly reasonable thing to do. Many ships are docked here at any given time, and even the listed weapons on board would make for a decent fighting force, and that's not even to mention the firepower that our esteemed merchants have shamefully hidden from the station's customs officials. For us, Exnos are more of a source of income than threat. He freezes, engaging your reaction. Are we talking about dealing? Oh shit. You can consider your words more carefully. An admission like that sounds dangerously close to heresy. Ooh, heresy. I do not approve of fear of Exnotech. One must know and understand the enemy. There's no shame in selling one's trophies for profit. Naturally, I find this utterly unacceptable and have no desire to speak about this, but my essential as a good listener, lay your disgraceful gossip on him. Ooh. So option 2, 3, and 4, there are 3 different outcomes, trait paths that you can go with, but there's a certain point in the game where you meet a certain amount. So like, I think there's 3 levels of it. So if I continue the iconic class, pathway, once I hit level 2, I'm pretty much locked in, and once I'm level 3, I can't make any more decisions from heretical and dogmatic, wherever the fuck, right? So right now I'm still in the beginning, so I can choose either 3, but once I get further, it gets narrowed down to 1 iconic pathway rather than these 3 that I have from. But X knows, yeah, they're forbidden, like dogmatic right here. It's close to heresy. So, and this is number 3 is kind of like the pathway I'm more leaning on. So, I do not approve the fear of Exnotech. One of them must know the enemy, understand. I'll just, I'll stay to this. Yeah, +5. I'm convinced that your connections with Footfall will allow you to broaden your knowledge and understanding of Exynos considerably. I will see to it that your courageously is satisfied in every way. Nice. See, I don't want to say I don't trust him, but at the same time, like, he would be a good, useful asset to me being a rogue trader. So I don't want to lose him as a potential trade post or produce, whatever you call it. Let's see what to. Shortly before you did, he was interested in certain sensitive information which I happened to possess. He also required access to the dock crogonators containing logging and administration data. Naturally, I offered my full cooperation and provided the esteemed arbitrators with the designated area at the docks where they could work away from the bustle and din of the crowd. I assume that is where the procurator is at the moment. Okay, what do you want from me? Protection. Not military protection, but a different kind of security. You have, of course, already encountered difficulties with warp navigation on your way here. I'm afraid the scope of these difficulties extend far beyond this area. Reports of disturbance routes and ships vanishing during your short jumps are coming in from across the entire sector. Communication with the Halakis sector has been extremely unstable of the ships that have divided into the Maw in recent years. None have yet returned. The last ship that came through the Maw from the other side was struck by a temporal anomaly. The jump took almost 2 decades to in real space-time. You have heard of periods of warp instability, including cases where the Maw would become completely inaccessible for navigation for years on end, thus temporarily cutting off the Chronos expanse from the Imperium. Even so, Valdon's words are particularly alarming. It seems that something has had profound effect on the Maw. And this brings us to our main issue. Footfall is a repair shipyard and a trading post. We barely produce anything ourselves and are largely dependent on incoming ships, especially for food shipments. The station naturally has some reserves, but the supply issues didn't start yesterday. Footfall would be obliged of if House von Bacchus would assist by signing a contract for food deliveries. I can't be the only one you've asked for help. Naturally, I've tried contacting the other rogue traders, but the terms of House Chorda would have bled Footfall dry, and as for the steamed Kalios winter scale, instead of a food shipment from him, I've received a transport of Navika package or packed with refugees. I had to send them off to Foulstone, so many extra mouths to feed, where I have only worsened the crisis further. I suppose all the warp functions valuations must have created more pressing concerns for Lord Winterscale. And so I put my faith in you, the third and last Footfall's allies. So what are the terms of this deal? It's simple. Delivery of food shipments from your fertile worlds. Janus, I imagine I'm quite familiar with that jewel of Von Vithos procalcular in exchange for fair payment. Get on your knees and ask properly, then I'll help. Damn! The payment will be unfair, as I will be robbing you blind, but you will remain in charge. Do we have a deal? Very well, I'll help you with food and shipments. I will help Footfall, but not out of the desire of profit. I have no interest in obtaining any favors in any kind or becoming your patron, only in saving people's lives. I'm gonna help you deal with the problems yourself. Ah, that's rough, buddy. Sure. Takes a quick sip from his glass. I am immensely obliged, your ladyship. I assumed you're going to need time to get the shipments up and running. I can wait on my end. I promise you complete cooperation with your endeavors. I have some questions about Footfall. Where does one go to make a few deals? Here on the station, other matters. Yeah, I want to get rid of the gang. He grits his teeth slightly before answering. I've been using all my resources to delay the moment when the station is hit by famine. I haven't gotten around the Enders yet. As determinal as they are, there's no players. When their leader dies, the rest will scatter. Riot. Oh, Rot. Here. I am the main dealer on the station. It would be disrespectful of me to suggest that you take your business to Footfall traders of lesser importance. Still, you might have to take an interest in a few people of note. For example, Revered here on I don't even know. Whoa. Doloroso, his servant of the Clericarchy, is rumored to purchase secret relics from captains, and other traders don't seem keen on becoming his comp. Whatever. If you're looking for goods that can entertain you, find whatever an establishment called the Adeptus Mechanicus or Amacus. The chemical bliss of that she offers is refined and possesses a satisfactory degree of purity. Just don't ask her to pour you her signature drink. It's meant for common football rubble, not discerning. Okay, let's get down to business. I'm interested in your wares. I'm at your service. You can expect the most generous discounts. Bitch, let's go. Okay, so in the top left corner, there's trading, and then there's reputation. So right here is all reputation points. So basically, I don't need currency. It took me a while to understand, but it's about reputation. I'm a rogue trader, so everything that I want is by trade, but mainly reputation. So again, there's no currency. My reputation is 24. So all this right here, at the bottom right of this column is 24 reputation, 16, 12, 14. So I can get these and buy all of it without having to like give anything. I could just, boom, by reputation, I want this, right? Because I already made a deal. I'm going to help them with food. But if I want more, like these boots, the visors, the hex rifle, which looks pretty freaking sick, like I would need to up my reputation. The precise bolter, that looks sick. Torment braces, Drakari clave, outcast visor, fusion gun, dark lance. Dark lance looks sick. Swordsman body glove, warp guide staff, storm bolters. Huge! Look at all these, dude. So good. Anyhow, so I can do a lot of these because, I mean, look at my inventory right now. I have all the stuff that I can just get rid of that's in my backpack. And then this is my cargo. So I press square to hide untradeable assets that I have in my cargo. And this all right here, I can just trade him. So let's see how much I can. Heretic trophies, boom. Let's see how much we get. 500, because that's the main. Like this gives me as much, right? And then I could go down the list and how much it will give me of like reputation points. So let's try to get rid of as the most expensive ones rather than, you know, the cheap ones. Because later I'll go to other trade posts and they probably would want more melee weaponry compared to jewelry, right? So I definitely want to keep that. Heretic trophies, 500. Boom. That's 1,000 right off the bat. Provisions, jewelry. I don't know if. Oh, we have 3. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. Let's get rid of 2 range weaponries. It's miscellaneous. X no artifacts. That's another 500. Jewelry. That's 2,000 already. Provisions. There's only 100. I want to keep my provisions. I probably don't want to get rid of that. Heretic trophies. Another 500. Another jewelry. And then let's throw this in there. Why not? So I'm at 3,000. So let's go ahead and trade half of that. Let's do just... Let's buy what we can. And this will accumulate over time, right? Hold on, my brother texted me. Sorry, I was telling my brother about there's an animation of Street Fighter on Crunchyroll, so he was just asking me about it. Oh, yeah. But yeah, as I was saying, this accumulates over time. So the Kasbala Ika mission, the reputation on the far left, it's 3,000 out of 600 or 6,720. The reputation is 0, but it'll get better over time because I'll come back to this guy, right? Like I won't have everything that he wants right now, right? So I'll come back for it. And I have to come to him. He said there's others, right? So that's why I didn't want to sell everything to him. And let's see. Oh, Lord Captain, I am pleased. Oh, this is the Vox Master. This is the guy on my Morningstar, which is my ship. Lord Captain, I am pleased to report that the inspections have been completed and all identified system failures have been resolved. The Void ship is ready to depart Footfall. The crew is waiting for your further instructions, and there are also a number of issues that needed to be addressed. We also received word from Prodicurus Solomar Athar, the I can't even talk right now, whose squad we retrieved from Rykod's Minoris. He has requested an audience with you and said he'd be willing at the Footfall docks.
A new challenge for me?
A new challenge for me? Yeah, yard. So I'm curious.
Did I mention that my whispers tell me jokes? Jokes that once said aloud make your eyes bleed and blood curdle.
Is my girl still a psyker? Oh.
Comedy.
A well-groomed young man calls out to you. He is clean-shaven and dressed in clothes that are expensive but unshowy, with a bright aquila embroidered in the prominent spot. Noble lady, a minute of your time, if you please. I am Bastion in the Demara, a bathrobe. Oh, youngest cousin of House Cordia. Envoy of Incendio Gospel Corda, rogue trader of the expense by the grace of the most holy emperor, and you must be the envoy of Theodora Von. I noticed that you arrived on the esteemed lady's ship. I'll have to check that out in a minute. Oh. I noticed that you arrived on the esteemed lady's ship. There are some most important, most influential rogue traders in this impasse, but not on Footfall. This station is under the control of House Winterscale. Something tells me that we are about to hear the most courageous offer, says Abelard under his breath so that you can only you can hear him. Hide the truth. Quite right, I am, Lady there. Reveal the truth. Was killed by heretics. You are speaking to her heir. What do you wish to speak with me about? I don't have time to stop and chat. Should I talk to him? I kind of do, but don't at the same time. Healthy fire, the show of rules. Oh. They're speaking to her. I'll just say what you want to speak about. The matter of the utmost. You see, you've been to reside of the lineage. Almost certainly applaud to you for the assistance and the arrangement of the shipments of footfall. The road something is fine for the abundance of its main Adari world. Jonas, it would be odd for him not to seize on such opportunity when footfall is on the verge of famine. However, Cordia dynasty pursues its own interests on footfall. We have already announced our terms to lineage, but he is stalling. I imagine it in hopes of getting a better offer from you. Believes, and then this guy smiles and gives a slight shrug, that cooperation would be preferable for both rogue trader houses. If you refuse Valadame, thereby forcing him to agree to deal with us, the dynasty can promise you a share of the profits from the future contract as well as certain other prosperities. Everybody benefits. Emperor's most loyal servant should be more concerned with carrying his will through the stars and less with divvying up profit among themselves. She says disapprovingly, but quietly enough as not to interrupt the negotiation, especially when the well-being of one of the Imperium's worlds is at stake, even one such as Footfall, who has yawned in boredom for a moment ago, flinches and clutches her face, her fingernails digging into her skin. They're coming again, brothers of the ones who came before. I just don't get it. Do they all have a death wish? Would you mind elaborating on the terms of your proposal? I'm open to cooperation. My business with the Legion is my own. It is no concern of the house. So you seek to rob the station blind, a station that is facing famine, and you're proposing that I join a little feast of vultures? Oh, he gets fucking murdered.
Submit, and you'll die quickly. I will level you.
I'm gonna set up my guys, but I'm gonna go get some water after setting up my guys in the place. My dog. And all my guys just, you know, my brother would understand this, but they upgraded in their class, right? Like Fire Emblem. They went from being novice, like their beginning class, and I just upgraded their class. So all their classes, all these little extra pets, like they're all new to me. So let's put the rogue trader. Let's put her right here. Just be a good spot. Oh, she has a shield. We'll put her right here, fuck it. And then we'll put her dog right here. And then let's put my esteemed guard. And let's see where. Yeah, they're all over here. So I'll probably put her here. And then this guy, I wanna say right here, because he's pretty good with offense and defense. And this is new, so I don't even know what to fucking do with this thing. Up there, I guess. And then she's blood crazy, so I'll probably have her deal with these guys over here. I can't put her right there, so I'll put her right here. And then her, yeah, I'll put her right here. Bird is the word. And then my homie, oh look at that, he can go way the hell up here. I'll put him right here. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some water. Alright. Let's do this. Kind of hard to see. There we go. Switch to my flame. Why is it set up like that? There we go.
I'll do it.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Let's get to it. Here we go.
Yeah,
Out my way.
let's go. Nice, good dodge. Now I gotta know all this extra shit. The Overseer commands their Cyber Raven. Oh, Cyber Raven to immediately move up to 14 cells. It can move through occupied cells and does not trigger attack opportunities. The Cyber Raven deals 8 damage, shock damage to the 3 closest enemies in the 4 radius cell around it. Yeah, is she not a striker anymore, or a psyker anymore? Oh yeah, I can change. Okay. Well, I just toasted somebody's ass. So 1, 2, 3.
Damn! What was the command again? Oh, right.
It's just enough where my dog doesn't get hit. I'll switch back to the rifle. Reactive. The Overseer chooses an unconscious familiar in the line of sight. Fire radius. Turn to combat. Okay, so I don't need to use that one yet. Overseer massive fights monstrosity. It gains the battle mode standby effect until the end of the combat or until a new order is given. Attacked.
Already done.
Nice, powerful bite. Let's go.
Never wavered in the face of adversity. Suits my purposes.
Why did that hurt him? That's interesting.
Not a problem for me.
No, it killed him. Heck yeah, let's go.
Aim for the heart next time.
Hold on.
Nice, good parry, good parry. Oh, got 3.
Let's get to it. Let's get to it.
He's burning, so that's good.
I'm here, maggot. The shadows will turn. The other side awaits.
And this, I forgot what her class is and where she's originated. I just did her side mission to have her in my companionship, but man, she's so freaking crazy good. The assassin chooses an enemy in their line of sight and marks an additional opening on this enemy on whichever side is closest to that assassin. If an additional opening is not hit by the end of the assassin's turn, it disappears.
Trust me. A dance of blades and shadows.
Let's do
As
this.
the tenants demand.
What does this one do again? Within the area line. Let's switch it to dual wield.
Trust me.
Scared yet?
There's a lot of people.
Show me what you've got.
Oh, I just realized the name. Stun grenade. Missed. So the Overseer commands their server Skull Swarm to immediately move up to 11 cells. It can move up to through occupied cells and does not trigger any act. Okay.
Setting target parameters for tech familiar units. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
Oh, my last action point already.
Request approved. Value.
Oh, that just hit everyone. Oh, my companions are okay though, so that's fine.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. I will do my duty. Victory is imminent. At your beck and call. One viewer target.
Nice. That's pretty good.
It will be done.
Oops. I want to hit this guy.
Commands, I act.
That parried me. Oh, hell no. I'm gonna shoot his ass
I'll
up.
do it. Strike.
Yeah, parry that motherfucker.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Here we go.
I think I'll let the Blood Cultist deal with those two. I'll move her up. Yeah, I'll move her up
There
right
is
here.
movement in the Empyrean. Will do.
Nice.
Forge ahead. Suits my purposes.
Let's see if I can get all three.
All too easy.
Oh, I got all three. Let's go. Sick 'em, boy. Nice.
Let's get to it.
Switch to the bigger blade. It will just hit him twice, or hit both of them.
I shall not. Death is a blessing. The shadows will see it done.
Oh, I missed him. I didn't even see him kneeling. Do my ability.
Let the blood of the wicked be shed as thou hast willed.
Was that not all of them? Oh, there's a guy in the corner. I didn't even notice him. Something floated in the air. Looks like an eyeball.
As the tactical imperative dictates. Tech Familiar activated.
Oh, I have my shoddy, I forgot. So let's do this. Sworn enemy on him, and then shoot him with my shoddy.
I will do my duty.
Yeah. Let's see if I can laser his ass with my ring. Yeah! Yo, let's go.
Time to slaughter someone.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
I don't think I can shoot that far. No, I can't.
Let's make it quick.
I know what is to come.
Focus shot. Oh, missed.
Let's see what you can do. Quiet whispers. It's my turn, and I'm gonna control it myself.
My My tactics are flawless. Already done.
Damn, I missed. Alright, dog. Sick 'em.
Nothing I can't do.
Let's get to it.
I will leave footprints of scarlet.
Out of my way.
I already have swarming enemy on him.
Follow my lead. Target well struck.
Yeah, let's go. If I can get to
The
him.
enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Not that it matters who gets like the last kill. It's just the
Faith without
Clearing the
deeds is
area.
worthless.
Hold on.
You can't run away from my dog, dude. Come on now. See what he has. Sniper rifle. It's actually pretty cool. I'll take that. What's this? Stun grenade. Nice. Shotgun. Chain sword. Chain axe. That's actually kind of cool. Axe. Sword, sword, sword. Scrap, chainmail. Auto pistol, auto pistol. Alright. Gotta make sure I'm not gonna miss any here. Starting this. There we go. Sector 2, watch your back. Make sure you're not being followed. Gas cloud grenade. Chasing, chest plate. Oh, casting. Oh, I forgot I can do that on the map. Oh, that's just the gang that I just fought. That's good. Are you sure to collect the remaining trophies and leave us on? Yeah. Yeah. Shadow quarters. That's when I need to go. Man, it's just picking up side quests left and right. I would like to remind you about Reverted. The quest he asked us to search for the potential cultist den in the Footfall's Shadow Quarters. There was a time when I have said it was likely a fabrication. One can say many things about the Pasbalika mission and the other shady operators on Footfall, but even those thugs are loyal to the Emperor, and so they mercilessly exterminated outright heretics in their territory. But now, heretics have launched an open attack on the rogue trader ship. A member of your dynasty has turned out to be one of them. Footfall itself is sinking deeper and deeper into the madness in these times of strife. I'm willing to believe that the heretics who openly perform their dark rituals and blazingly mark their dens such sacrilegious symbols. What no? Shakes her head and rubs her temples tirelessly. Apologies for the traitor. Being here on Footfall is difficult for me. It's a minor personal weakness, but I'm ready to fight as ever. It may not have no effect on my combat skills. If something's troubling you, tell me. Perhaps I can help. I would like to know what is my personal weaknesses. Members of my crew cannot keep secrets from me. Suits you a wary look. I suppose I could share it with you, but the tale would be long and I will have to start from the beginning. I wasn't born in the Expanse. I was sent here to be a guardian of Curly and Footfall, but my ship became caught in the warp anomaly, and although it lasted for days, for those on board, decades had flown by in space. When I last arrived on Footfall, it felt like it had been a race from time. No one was waiting for me on this side of Maw. The people who were supposed to greet me, who knew about my amendment arrival, had died. They should have been mine to safeguard, and had instead been taken under the protection of his brethren. They were more than up to the task, and they had no need to my help. came a cage. I don't know who I was or what purpose I had here. The way back to whatever seemed like another trap, even if I were to find a ship headed there. My sector, my older, they too would have lived decades without me by that point. Whenever I'm reminded of those months spent on footfall, uh, it feels like I'm falling into a pit. I hope the rumors of the cultists turn out to be true. I can't wait to prove my Walter that the world and the Imperium needed me. Uh, How and why did your stay on football come to an end? Something that must change. Uh, let's keep moving. I'm gonna I'm gonna level up my guys with their gears real quick. So this is about the same. Let's cleave. Well balanced vacation issue chain sword used by the authors of the Imperium. Um, I mean they're both. Oh, the one I have has more armor penetration, and then what is this? Power maul. Dodge reduction 5. The sword deals an additional +0 psych rating damage. Yeah, if only had the, that trad the path trait, I'd be able to use that freaking sword I got from the heretic blood marine, or the blood angel marine. I forgot what it was. This one's cool. Add it to my favorites. It was 8 to 16 damage. Base armor property plus 10% parry chance against melee attack. World property plus 5 agility. I mean, that one's still even better. This one, this character wearing this armor will dodge 35% of the average damage enemy attacks in this chapter. That's cool and all. So, check that out. Yeah, this one's really strong. I need to put that on my sniper. What is this one? Critical hits, immune from various grenades. I need to organize this. Axes have a special attack that inflicts bleed. I think I've already seen most of these. Oh, this does already 10, 14 damage. That's actually pretty good. Whoa, what's this? Bringer of Terror. Oh, that's the cool gun I can't use either. Damn it. I mean, that's really good armor. Let's see, what's this? Do I even have boots? These boots double the resolves bonus that the allies gain from Blair's unruly beacon ability. Okay. I mean, this is a really good gun, just because it does 10 to 14 damage. Don't know. I don't want to get rid of my sword. Yeah, let's mark it as favorite for now. I don't think I have any. Do I have upgrades? I don't think I had upgrades. The axe does more damage. Let's see if I can get a better armor on her. Sorry, I'm gonna try to be quick. I know this one has. Yeah. I saw that had an upgrade, so what's this? Eagle. Cyber Eagle. Okay, so I don't have anything for that. Go back to her. $14 to 18 damage. 14 to 20. Does not have an area attack. Increases damage from all sources against any hit targets by 15% until the end of combat does not stack. I mean, this even has... This weapon deals +2 additional damage for each enemy adjacent to the wielder. Enemies hit by this weapon could not make attacks of opportunity for 1 round. Like, that's crazy. That's a little better than the fucking chainsword I have. Fireball. And this guy's pretty good how he is. He just needs shoes. Negative 21. It's a little better. Oh, okay. And then the sniper rifle. That's right. Oh, and targets with high dodge. Additional hit chance is 24% and dodge reduction is 30. It's actually really good. I don't even know if I want to get rid of it. 18 to 25. This one's higher. 30. Additional chance. Solid projectile weapons have an increase of 50% over penetration. Let's favor this so I don't lose it. Ooh, combat shotgun. Can I put that on this guy? Yeah, buddy. Let's make it his favorite real quick. Who has... No, we'll put that on this guy. Okay. Restock everyone's grenades, and then they'll be ready to push forward. What is this? Force grenade. Okay.
Over there is my observance.
Raise the sun symbol seems audibly so even centers.
Follow my lead.
The Shadow Quarters. When I was last on footfall, I used to take my weapon and wander this area, anticipating an encounter with a mutant or a bandit.
I enjoy it here. This place
Dang, it
reminds
goes
me of the
far down.
flagship's freight line. Almost like home.
lay claim to the stars. Take the knee and bow before me.
Are you ready to die?
Well, look at that power hammer she has, or it, or whatever the hell that is. What the hell is that? Oh, the guy's crouching.
Not a problem for me.
Nice.
All too easy. Let's see how they respond to this. Opposing me was
Nice.
your biggest mistake. Nothing I can't do.
Get to it.
The fuck? Throw something? What is this one again? Force grenade, barricade. No, I can't throw that. Fuck. I'll throw it over there though.
Guided by faith. Doubt is for the weak. God Emperor, move through me! Be the fire in my heart! I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, none can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Fuck, and I'm up on fire.
Let's get to it.
Ooh, 22 damage. Oh no. Oh no, she's gonna go down.
I've suffered worse.
Let's make it quick.
I feel nothing. Fear nothing.
Well, if I move over here,
There is life in you yet.
yeah, she had 1
Use it
HP
wisely,
left.
Blessed be the hand of the healer.
as the tenants demand. Trust me. As honor ordained.
So let's go. And I covered 7 wounds, it said.
What is this foreboding? Let's see what you can do.
I don't know if fucking her over
Quiet
there.
whispers. It's my turn, and I'm gonna control it myself. But of course,
I didn't realize he had 160 freaking HP going on right now. I'm gonna get rid of that fire starter. I could hit him though, so let's do that. Weakness. I think.
on it.
Out of my way.
I will not die in dishonor.
Show me what you've got.
There is only death, yours or mine.
See if I can hit him from over here.
Running binaric override. Request approved.
Damn it. I was saying, did my dog die?
Fits my purposes.
Hold on.
Let's get to it.
King cleanses the
Let's
body.
get to it.
Oh,
But a human death after
yeah.
all. Each
That
strike
is
is a prayer.
strong.
From the
Need
ashes,
that hammer.
rise.
Where's he at? 1, 2, 3. I think it's just enough. Yeah, it was just enough.
Anything is?
Eradicated.
Well, that guy died from burning, so
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. Victory is imminent. It will be done. At your beck and call.
nice.
For von Valencius! I will do my duty. It will be done.
Nice. He parried and he dodged it.
Victory is imminent.
And he's bleeding 8 times. That's a good one.
Not my specialty. Already done. Never wavered in the face of adversity.
Nice.
Forge ahead!
No, I don't want to shoot my dog.
Time to slaughter
Curse you, miscreant!
Souls shall become like fire. Rejoice in battle! I'll do it.
And torch his ass. He ain't getting back up.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Make her ass heal.
Injuries will not slow me.
Reduced to dust.
There we go.
None shall stand in my way.
The web.
We must act.
I gotta get that hammer. Thunder hammer. Nice. What is this? Fire blessed. Medium. He's waiting for you. You know the place, so be there on time. The turn can be seen from the entrance to the this. Make sure some stalker doesn't see where you're going. There's a ladder right there.
I won't tolerate weakness.
I will check the area out first off. Oops.
Operation successful.
An expected result.
Ooh.
I'm always ready.
House gloves. What does mine do again? Yeah, I think I'll keep like that. And then who wants the motherfucking Warhammer? Or Thunderhammer? Hmm. I have an ability. Man, it's such a tough call. I think I'll put the Warhammer on him. Am I tripping? Where's it? I'll try here. Yeah, fuck it. Let's change this gun too. Oh, where's this gun? I just have. Here's his axe. Where's his pouch?
Victory
The whispers told me a
We should
secret.
deal with this. This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
The premonition runs true.
To a mind trigger? Holy shit. See what this is. Okay. Yeah, we don't care about that. He was over here, and this guy's standing there.
Over there!
Oh, okay. Okay. Let's put that over here.
We should deal with this.
Dark hideout. Almost solving this riddle. Just kidding. More like a crime scene, but yeah. Ah. Oh, no.
Would you look at that?
Nice. Yeah, it's definitely guys right there. Not a lot of coverage.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
The man with the shady mop of dark hair is dressed and armed about as well as everyone else in here, and yet he is unmistakably the leader. He takes a step toward you. He chuckles and he spreads his arm wide, and yes, what a joy it is to see you in the humble refuge. I see you come here to be introduced to the truth. Which will you choose then? Words or fire and metal? You already know the answer, heretic. Ruled over all over. You ruled all over with fear. That is a serious achievement. I could do with people like that. Let's talk. I prefer to use human resources rationally than charge in with blazing guns. If you have something to say, then say it. By the order of the head dynasty, a full organized road trader with all the lieutenant rights and privileges, including the authority of Put Hall, you riffraff are hereby sentenced to death. The Emperor have mercy on your souls, for we will show none. Bloated old masters of the universe who didn't realize that their time has passed. You think you scare me? Oh, he's right there, okay. Do you even know what our name means? Outsider football calls us enemies. They do not stop to look, listen, or learn. The man pauses, then half crosses his eyes and opens his cool, but clear high Gothic. The ball has closed, and the corner's expanse is now it's on his own now. And the era has come, and we are is. Oh God! Watch it be like some kind of.
I will heed your cries of mercy.
I'll bleed you dry.
Oh. Just everyone's poisoned right now. Is that what that is?
nothing I can't do.
Missed it? Okay, cool. Good shit, good shit.
It will be done. At your beck and call.
I'm trying to read this guy's. There we go. Broken ribs, permanent. This creature's strength and toughness are reduced by 20 points. Action points are reduced by 1. I have -1 action points. He's useless. Gotta make him fall back. What's wrong with her? Old injury, permanent. An injury that wasn't healed in time. It can be healed with a medkit, but requires passive Medicaid skill to test to succeed, and too many injuries reduce the character's result of this trauma. What? I can't use her to attack at all?
I bring mercy and retribution.
Like, what is happening right now?
Let's get to it! This will leave a scar!
I will endure. The enemies of the Emperor will be undone!
Am I just too low? Like, do I have to be in a higher latitude? Altitude? I think I have to, you know?
Doubt is for the weak. I will bathe this battlefield in righteous
I
fury.
guess so.
Feel nothing. Fear nothing.
Still around.
Death comes in silence.
Nice.
Stop it!
Frenzy.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Let's get to it. Yet iron knows no pain.
My ears are ringing.
Suffering is part of the trial. The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
He parried it, you little bastard. Could have shot his ass.
Abide in the host of blessed creations of the Undesire.
Stop mocking me. Let's see what you can do. Quiet, Whispers! It's my toy, and I'm gonna control it myself.
Leave her to rot.
What just happened?
Our esteemed Magos has fallen.
Beckon you!
It's nothing.
What?
Aegis, oh Emperor.
Did the warp come in somehow? What the hell just happened? Oh no.
All too easy. Nothing I can't do.
I will do my duty. At your beck and call. Victory is imminent. At your beck and call.
My soul shall become like fire.
Maggots.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless. In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave. I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak.
Girl, come on. You had 3 shots.
I am your blade and shield. I shall not fail.
To the brink of agony.
As the tenets demand. Trust me.
I am unsatisfied.
As honor ordains.
Here we go.
Yeah. I don't know what happened, but because
An offering of blood.
these demon-looking motherfuckers came in, just took out 2 of my units. $14. Fuck, dude. Nice, good parry, good parry.
Death whispers my name.
I go into the
Damn.
Emperor's light, for I am his chosen.
Scared yet?
Oh shit, my dog.
Show me what you
I took care of this one.
Not a problem for me. Nothing I can't do. Already done. There's nowhere to hide.
It will be done. I will do my duty. Brace yourself, Abelard.
A broken blade.
Let's get to it.
I shall not fail. Trust me.
Time to slaughter someone.
Let's make it quick.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Damn. Nice.
Give in to
But she's gonna fall.
Hold on.
My tactics are flawless. Nothing of value has been lost. Suits my purposes.
Who even taught you to fight like this? I've suffered worse. Victory is imminent. Indeed. At your beck and call.
Now this is unacceptable.
I don't even know how I'm gonna make it out of this one. It'd be a miracle if I do.
Embrace excess. Spurn monotony.
Let's get to it.
You'll regret this. All too easy. Not a problem for me. Suits
Just
my
a minor
purposes.
setback. My place is at the fore. A tactically sound approach. I will do my duty. At your beck and call.
Nice.
Minds exist only to be broken. Accept it. Embrace it.
bring glory to my bloodline. Already done. Nothing I can't do. All two. Ah! Another clean strike. Nothing I can do. Not a problem. Another clean strike.
Well, I don't want to shoot a dog, so.
Let's get to it.
Minds exist only to be broken.
I hope to meet the
Yeah.
same end.
Come on, Dad, one more
Time
time.
to redouble our efforts. Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. Victory is imminent. Indeed. At your beck and call, reduced to dust. No matter the cost. It will be done. At your beck and call.
Yeah, this is tough.
Give in to sensation. Vicious delight.
I gotta get rid of her.
I will do my duty. Victory is imminent. At your beck and call. Brace yourself, Abelard.
Oh, come on. This is stressful.
Pain and duty go hand in hand. It will be done. I've suffered worse.
What? Oh my god, it's over. And he did him a gift. It's over.
Dead yet.
That's crazy. Oh, it's about to be 1 o'clock too, so I do gotta get going, unfortunately. Oh, it sucks. Those two demons like fucked up my party, man. That was insane. I don't even know my last load or my last save. Okay, right here. Okay.
It's about time.
In that case, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna try to probably stream tomorrow, if possible. If not, then the day after. Peace out.